Getting ready for this A game. I know you got to win out.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today we reach week 15 and we've got
you better
between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa
sign one and franchise the other and cut somebody else, try to make you some cap space, get you a trade.
This teed up and off we go from Tampa. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Run it.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
How'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
19 yards there on the catch and run. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The Buccaneers had 8 and 5 to start play. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind.
Man, boy.
Inside the 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the jet sweep, this is Godwin. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Elliott going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there.
Good D, man.
They stop him just shy of the goal line. Running with Elliott.
Damn. Had it in the backfield, too.
Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 75. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
What's up?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there.
Higgins ain't going to let you just catch it. You know what I'm saying? We try to catch it too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Now Burrow loses the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raymond.
Get through there, young man.
Not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll decide to keep this once more. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Damn.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
We got to challenge for a little more room for those bad positions. The pick.
Too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. On play action, it's Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. They'll look to throw.
Good pass.
Chris Godwin with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns.
All right.
Extra point up and good.
Here we go.
Suckup, and it's now 14-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Dancing to his left. And incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
And the Buccaneer
They coming, ain't they? Okay. Okay.
By forcing a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They run the option here on 1st and 10. He pitches it.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. You got to be able to get through that.
From the 20 to the 15. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here we go. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow from 17 yards out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
He's got a man.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to be taken
He
down
just
at
get
the
used over there, boy.
line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady.
Oh.
He'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Succop's kick is good. And they will move on by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Burrow going to keep it running right.
Oh, that's my fault.
He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Good shit.
Field possession coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's
Have a great day.
caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Josh Oliver, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Raymond Calais now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them. Here we go. Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air again, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And
catch the
unable
ball,
to
T.
connect, incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this one is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Looking downfield.
This nigga just burning the boy. God damn.
Complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so.
That may be the nail in the coffin shit. I needed to stop right there. Really needed to score.
After the touchdown to kick it away. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
See if we can squeeze 3 out the thing.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll
wow.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, they
picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a bucket TD. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Out of his end zone now is Calais. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
There he goes, left side.
God
He will
damn.
take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Man, stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able
It
to
still ain't stopped. It's still
the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From the 6. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs set to get to football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those scored?
And now Barrow going to be intercepted yet again. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, they're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that.
And we got caught up.
They haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Ran through that shit.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Brady now on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On play action. Now Brady. Being chased out left. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Man, we fucking needed that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And now the offense for the Bengals being called back out as they'll try to add on 2 more. The quarterback will keep it himself. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back
Good
to
effort,
a 2-score game.
Good
the
effort.
lead's cut to 16. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Brady's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. A second time. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Brady.
Wow.
By Jones. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Very symptomatic.
Oh, that was third.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the counter, Hunt. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Brady now to throw. That one complete to Elliott. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So they're able to capitalize there in the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. On 2.
Mixon with a first down carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. To throw again on second down. Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Out of his end zone now is Calais. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that would get a fall incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as good running gets him to about the 44. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and goal, Brady. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Out of his end zone now is Calais. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. Now Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Brady going to look to throw. Looking in zone for Jones. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything.
It's another one. We got another